Hey guys, Everything Manda here to update you and talk a little bit about my surrogacy journey. I have a little bit of downtime. We got out of class early today. As you can see, but a nice lovely stack of ATI books. So I was doing a few things before I had to go pick up the children from daycare, and I actually got an email today. So let me just bring you up to speed if this is your first time hopping on. My last video was in reference to finally making it back from my trip in San Diego, where I had my medical screening review done, and everything there done in the office looked fantastically really good. Still waiting on blood work. That shouldn't be too much longer, I don't think. I actually left with a script with some BC, or birth control, to get started on my next cycle. Gotta get that filled, actually. Today would probably be a good day. And just kind of like got a chance to talk to my doctor, the nurses, and sit down and really just have a consultation and go over like the next part of this journey and the steps once we get back my blood work results and stuff. Oh, and then we'll start legal and things like that. So actually I've been in touch with my coordinator, and T, I call her T for short, for her privacy. We've been in touch back and forth, and we were talking about a couple different things. So I'm actually got to reach out to a fertility office here close by in my area so that I can have all my monitoring done nice and close. And I'm looking into, my OB does not affiliate with the level 3 or 4 NICU that we need for this journey. So I'm looking into some OBs that have come highly recommended, have like many years of behind them, under their belt, however you want to put it. So yeah, that's what we discussed there, and she's going to be sending me over a list of recommended attorneys to review and go over and kind of see, or look into my own and see we can do to get that. That would be the next ball that we're going to start rolling here after my blood work comes back and I don't have any issues with thyroid or anything going on. And of course, obviously, I did mention I'm still working on my weight. I've gone down a few more pounds. Whoop, whoop. But I still got more to go. So that's all going to be a work in progress. So I'm waiting for her to send that over, and we kind of chatted, had a couple questions here and there. It wasn't anything in particular, but it's more geared towards, could I use this fertility clinic, and we're going to find out, and, just stuff I just talked about, which is a little bit more in depth. And then she mentioned that my IEPs are wanting to, we want to get legal done in 4 weeks. 4 weeks. I'm like, wow, yeah, I get it. Let's dive right into this and get on to the next steps. But 4 weeks. I mean, that's exciting. That really gets things, I don't know. 4 weeks. I'm sorry, but it's, part of me is kind of like 4 weeks. Things, mistakes can be had when we don't slow down and take our time and due diligence to make sure things are good on both ends, or right, or whatever. I don't know how you want to look at it, but yeah, that's quick. I've always seemed to done some research. I'm still learning, guys. I'm still learning all about this whole surrogacy thing. It's my first journey. I have been researching and doing things for, several years, but there's always new stuff. So, maybe it's the nurse in me. I'm like, yeah, I guess you learn skills and things rather quickly, but if you can't, certain things you just don't want to mess up, right? You just don't want to mess up certain things because it messes with, this is legal stuff and little babies or whatever. But anyhow, so I totally love my agency, though. I have 100% trust, 110% trust in them. There's no red flags. There's never been any issues. There's never been any concerns. I love my IEPs. I think we get along really well. I can't wait for med review to come back and be good so we can start bonding more, because the policy is kind of like let's get to know each other and see if this will work and this looks good. And then after med review is done and we know that pretty much we're at a go, then that's when we can like say, okay, here's swap numbers, email, whatever. So I'm excited for that. I really am looking forward to that. So there's no red flags. I'm just like, legal 4 weeks, I don't know. That's like, I guess it's totally doable. I just, you know, you don't want anything to go wrong for anybody, right? Everybody just be happy and content and smooth sailing and blah, 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 blah. So, okay, and then I get an email today, and I was at class, and so I can't read my email, but it basically started off, you know, I don't have the best news, just wanted to reach out to you. And I thought, oh my goodness, like what happened? Like my blood work came back and I don't know. I'm just like, oh my gosh, you know, what happened? What happened? So I'm reading. And so my intended parents matched up with their egg donor, and from what I understood, that was a really great match for them. Everybody was like super copacetic, and it just was a great match, and I was really happy about that. But they did have 14 eggs retrieved, or maybe it was a little bit more than that, I'm not sure, but 14 that they were able to test the PGS testing. So that's the pre-implantation genetic screening. Yeah, pre-implantation genetic screening. So there was 14 eggs that were tested, and out of those 14, only 4 came back. And out of all 4 that came back, the quality is just not even, still not good there. That's disheartening, you know. So she tells me that, you know, 4 out of the 14 is what we're looking at, and they're not of very high quality, and my intended parents, their RE has recommended, reproductive endocrinologist, RE, has recommended that a double transfer be done in order to have that higher probability of at least one baby sticking and us having a baby. So a double embryo transfer, there's always room for multiples there. Both of them could take, right? So I told her I'd get back with her. I want to think about this and be really clear in my thoughts and not at school and kids not bouncing all over the place and whatnot. So, and then being a mother of twins myself, of my own children, I already know naturally that you know, they can just split if they feel like it, right? We don't know. God's gift just splits. It just happens. We don't really know why that happens. So if we're dropping 2 embryos in, saying snuggle up and get cozy, who's to say that the both of them to go, oh, I like it here, and then, you know, then the 2 split, and then we have 4 quads. Sorry, gotta get rid of that. You know, quads, and you know that PGS testing is, you know, I don't know if the percentages are on that, but it's basically testing for chromosomal abnormalities. Am I a little tired? A little bit. So we're looking at chromosomes, and we want to make sure they're all there. We're not missing any. Things aren't doubled up. Down syndrome and trisomy. Yeah, all of those things. That's what that's looking for. But hey, you know, I want to say that, great, I'm glad we got them tested, and that's what it is, and we don't, you know, the quality isn't all that great, but you know what? How many times have we seen that proven wrong when there's no issues at the end of the day? You know, healthy well-rounded babies are here, and then even though that test came back, whatever, that wasn't even the case. There's no issue. So that's my greatest prayers for this. That's what it is, and we don't have to worry about whether an embryo will make it or not make it. But then again, it's also like, we're going to put 2 in there. Is it going to be twins? What's the possibility? We don't know, right? We don't know. Will it be 1? Will we not have any? There's all real possibilities. So I'm trying to just kind of put this mentally into perspective and look at the biggest, fullest picture. Take into account the fact that I have my own children, that I'm raising full-time, 4 of them. It's just me, right? Nothing says you can't be a single person surrogate. That doesn't make sense. Not married, single with no partner surrogate, right? So, I do have to, I've already taken into account being pregnant and having my kids, and I've already done that, obviously. My youngest is just about to turn 3. But then again, twins, how does that look? And then considering any complications or concerns or issues or whatever down the road. You just don't know. I was super blessed and didn't have any issues and didn't have any bed rest and didn't have, I made it to 39 weeks, guys. So, but I can't say that that's what's going to happen the next go around. I am also a student, full-time student nursing program, going for my RN. Can't miss those clinicals. But things are lining up. So if this worked out, that we did a transfer in October sometime, then that puts me right at my due date-ish. Would be about spring break, summer-ish time, whatever. It just depends. But a lot to think about. I just want to jump on and say real quick, what's going on. I don't know what that was. That was so weird noise. But yeah, I appreciate you. Thanks for checking in and watching. Give me some input. Give me some insight if you guys are watching and are this is not your first journey. You've already been a surrogate. What are your thoughts on that? Typically my agency does not transfer to, but this, I guess, is that special circumstance. So we're running out of time. I don't want to make this too long, but please comment below. Let me know what your thoughts are, what you think, and subscribe if you haven't. I know I have a couple subscribers, but I don't know who they are. Definitely, hit the like button and notification bells for more. I definitely plan on keeping you up to date as often as up to the minute to. Like it just happened a few hours ago, so here I am, right? Here's a video. So, yeah, thank you so much for your time. I'll let you guys go. Now I'm starting to kind of babble. Have a great day. God bless. Take care, and we will see you next time. Bye.